G-Force assemble for another exciting episode of Gate Testing 4. As always, I'm your host, Poltergeist, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Starting on Saturday-a-thon is a request, is a subscriber request. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be playing some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time, our friends made us come to this club, and apparently we're officially members. And we wrote a poem. So last episode we let 3 people criticize except for Natsuki. So we're gonna do Natsuki right here, right now. So here we go. Poltergeist, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Yeah, you don't want me to answer that, really. You really don't want me to answer that. I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Isn't that basically a step to improve? You know what, I'm not even gonna think too much into that sentence. Alright, fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It's not a bad poem. That was actually pretty good. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? She doesn't trust us, that's why, me. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Not really. I personally don't think I don't think it has to be. I mean, it could be silly. Writing is writing. No matter how you write, really. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's actually... Yeah. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Poltergeist did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Poltergeist liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh no. Oh no. Did I start a fight? Oh no. This isn't gonna end well, is it? Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Oh. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Poltergeist appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ew! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Poltergeist started showing up. Okay. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. This is just awkward. I'm reading all this, and it's awkward. This is just awkward. Poltergeist. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get all over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Well, technically, that really depends on the reader, but that's just my opinion. Help me explain that to her, Poltergeist. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Involving them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Poltergeist? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be, I mean, I don't really agree with Natsuki on the fact that she said that it has to immediately jump out the reader, because like I said, it really depends on the reader. It depends on who's reading, really. Because some writings have like a deeper thought and a deeper meaning to them than other books. So based on that, I'm gonna have to agree with Yuri on this one. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Leave a comment. Alright, I will get to your comment in a minute. Alright. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. See, Yuri, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki stretches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Poltergeist. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said. About, you know. I would have never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? They were literally yelling at each other. How the heck were you not listening? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Poltergeist, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something for your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Poltergeist! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it I'm not enjoying it either. Excuse me. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Poltergeist? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, we're gonna do the poem chop. It's like this... So we're doing the poem thing again? Alright. Alright, so we got... What do we got here? Crimson... I want to say... What do I want? Socks is obviously not what I'm choosing. I'm trying to decide between 4 here. Let's see. Crimson. Marshmallow, candy, question, cry, embrace, calm, unrestrained, joy, summer, and dark. Okay. Let's see. Misery, suicide, flying, incongruent, warm, fear, chocolate, smile, misfortune, sugar. Let's see, what do I want? Well, I did put tragedy. So, suicide. Uncanny, explode, unending, romance, empty, journey, melancholy, nibble, fester, infinite, unending tragedy. Let's make this an unending tragedy. Disoriented, love, anxiety, trees, house, Vertigo, Together, Melody, Headphones, Massacre. Massacre! Alright, we're okay here. Loud, Meager, Desire, Raindrop, Prayer, Scars, Inferno, Kiss, Atone, and Disown. Hopeless, Daydream, Universe, Flee, Various, Electricity, Color, Heart, Jump, Laugh. Universe. I choose Universe. Peaceful, Memories, Whirlwind, Alone, Charm, Bed, Firefly, Sunset, Fertility, and Fun. Alone. Skur, Influgen, Papa, Ambient, Extraordinary, Tenacious, Aura, Happiness, Anger, Rainbow. Anger. Adventure, Frightening, Flower, Sing. Vivacious, Fantasy, Vivid, Inner, Swimsuit, Promise. Frightening. Dance, Excitement. Playground, Shopping, Analysis, Clumsy, Poop. What? What? Did they seriously just put a sound people make? Did they seriously? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask. It was all in their imagination. Rain cloud, sadness, shame, time, shiny, forgive, stream, pain, secretive, wrath. And that gives them wrath because now they got everything prepared for nothing. Treasure, awesome, starscape, ocean, vacation, clouds, family, precious, sensation, and existence. Friends, play, bliss, philosophy, defeat, insight, destiny, cage, heartbeat, milk. They feel defeated. Disaster, music, sticky, strawberry, games, party, silly, beauty, lollipop, hop. Disaster. I'm choosing disaster for this one. Sparkle, blanket, bouncy, comfort, captain, anime, fickle, lazy, breathe, and cheer. And we are going for... I don't know, let's break the fourth wall, I guess. I really don't know. Whistle, pink, marriage, feather, entropy, whatever that is. Depression. Graveyard, climax, determination, ribbon, childhood, parfait, eternity, eternity. Intellectual mouse. Let's see here. Hurt. Vanilla, Valentine, Essence, Pleasure, Agonizing, Uncontrollable. Disarray. Because we got Uncontrollable Wrath, I guess. I actually wasn't keeping track of what words I was choosing. But I guess I just made a poem about a tragedy and it was all just a dream and they wish it was real because they prepared everything and it was all for nothing, I guess. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Poltergeist. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in a club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Theor? Who just says that? What? Who would just go up to a person and say, hey, let me look at the contents of your purse. Let's see what's in there. Who would say that? What? That's just a weird... That's just a weird thing to ask. Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Hiyori nervously retrieved her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Hiyori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan on conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. That's actually not a bad plan. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Wow! What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggled. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Poltergeist to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Hiyori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. You... I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. Still coming from you, Hiyori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Hiyori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Hiyori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Hiyori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whack! Oh, come on. Whack! Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Hiyori glances around. Is that a miracle? Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. It's not that hard to say retribution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! In a mean sort of way. I'm so happy! Hiyori hugs the cookie. Okay. Jeez, just eat it. Hiyori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Hiyori suddenly clasped her hands around her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hiyori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her around her. Jeez! I get it! Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up a nudge Sayori offers. Sayori suddenly leans over and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. If that's so, in that case, I won't let you down, Poltergeist. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out of Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki's disappeared into the closet. Probably getting something though, probably. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same old book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks over another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing this out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this about, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Murkoff. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moved in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Well, video game me! I played Until Dawn, I played Man of Medan, I played Little Hope. I have been through a lot of dark stuff in video games over these last 2 years of YouTubing. So it doesn't really surprise me how dark something is these days. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Poltergeist? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy some kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy, reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, you're made out to be naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. That's not what I don't want. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk up until it's against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same. Wait. Oh, okay. If you excuse me. I'll be right back. I apologize for the short break. I'm back, okay. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Oops. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it out by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Well, Poltergeist, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Well, in my opinion, it's okay to second guess yourself from time to time. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Really. It's not a bad thing, really. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I I don't think video game me is saying it in a bad way. I think it just means you're trying to be cautious, trying to make the right decision is all. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? You know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first few chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I share? Oh, we're doing okay, so we're sharing our poem again, huh? Alright, so considering I wanted to end the original episode, last time's episode with the second time we do something like this, we're gonna end it here. Okay guys, so sorry I had to take a short intermission. I had to make a phone call. So yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. And be sure to let me know what I should expect. Let me know what I should be expecting. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And remember, it's not fantastic, it's game-tastic. Goodbye everybody.